This video, I'm going to share with you the most powerful high vibrational intention setting process I have found. This is something I've been using in my life, and we're going to do this exercise together in this video. Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron, and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you that of understanding high vibrational intention setting, because when it comes to intentions, they are much more powerful when we add to that an emotion, a high vibrational emotion that's with that. So this is something actually I've heard from Dr. Joe Dispenza before. He says that an elevated emotion with a focused intention equals you being able to get what you want. That's the most powerful way for you to create something to be probable in your life. So it is having an elevated emotion with a focused or an increased intention. Actually, that's the way we like to use it, because it's EE and then II. So elevated emotion with increased intention. These are the two things that when we combine makes for a high vibrational intention setting process. And we're going to do this together. I'm going to show you how to use one of the most powerful techniques I've ever found for increasing the energy inside of our body. And it's very simple, but we're going to do that in this video. And the way that I also want to explain and show you how this works is understanding a little bit more about how reality works itself. Because when we learn how and know how reality works, we can then see why when we have certain intentions, they are more powerful than other intentions. So what happens many times is we think that we want certain things because we think those certain things will make us happy. We use symbols to make us happy, as if money is going to make us happier. These are little benchmarks. The key, though, is understanding more so what really makes you happy, which has to do with the kind of person you are and you doing what you love. And many times you doing what you love will also be correlated with if you're adding value to other people, because the reality system we live in is about adding value. So we live in a form of simulation. This is a very empowering thing because we are eternal spiritual beings, live in temporary human experiences. And when we know this, we then see we don't have to identify so strongly with the 3D avatar body that we are born in and forget when we're born as well. Or actually, we may actually retain some of that when we're born, but we condition it out of us as we grow up. We could say that. Now, the way of thinking about this, the way our reality works, is understanding probabilities. There are certain probable futures that we all have, and certain probabilities increase when we are in a certain energy state and when we set intentions. Intention is the compass putting you in certain directions for what you want to experience. What is intention? Intention is a determination, a declaration of something you want to experience in your life, but it's more than a desire. It's a declaration of a probable outcome. It's a focus. So we could say, I intend to go to the gym today. That is an intention in of itself. Having that intention then implies with it an action. It normally always has an action that is tied to it, because if you're going to intend for something, action and intention are they coalesce with each other. And it's where the congruency comes into play. Now, in this reality, the more intentions we set, the more probable we make certain things in our life. And part of the intent, don't separate the intention from the action as well. Otherwise, it's like people sit on the couch saying, I intend for this, but they're not. If you say, I intend to go to the gym, but then you just sleep on the couch all day, then it's not powerful. But understand that you back the intention up with action, and it makes that more probable. When I started applying intention in my own life, my life changed in very powerful ways. And think about it like this. There's an energetic field around your body. I'm getting new markers. They're on their way. There's an energetic field around our body. When we think of certain intentions, it goes around this toroidal field that we have. And these thoughts, these thought patterns, these emotions go within our energy field, and they continue to create momentum. Now, when you set intentions a certain amount of time, you increase this energy field, you increase the amount of momentum, and it makes things highly probable. You then increase probabilities for other things happening. So you see, it's something that gains momentum as it goes. So what I recommend with intention setting is setting intentions and doing it consistently, not just doing it once, not just doing it twice, but doing it consistently. And by doing it consistently, you then increase the probability of many things coming into your life that are similar. Because remember, it's not always what you think about that you want to manifest, it's who you are that you get a reflection of. So by me making daily videos on YouTube, it goes into an identity, it goes into who I am. And by doing so, it then increases that energetic, it's like it increases that energy in my field, and then also it brings more information through it. So it's like more information wants to come through because I'm using that information to make videos. So in the same way that we have thoughts that go out and go around our body, we are also connected to Mother Gaia, planet Earth. So when you see Mother Earth, you got Mother Earth right here. I definitely need new markers. And there's an auric field around Mother Earth. And there's this connection that we have to everyone else. Now, the thing with this reality is we're all connected. So what we put out is what we get back. Now, when we have an intention to add value to other people, the universe wants that to flow through us. This is called lowering entropy. Entropy is chaos. The goal of the reality system we live in is to lower chaos and increase connection. It's to move towards connection and away from separation, especially because that's the transition we're going through on the planet right now. So when it comes to this, what we can focus on and know is that by us focusing more on how we can add value to other people, knowing that that many times is going to be tied to what we love doing, we can then see that by having that intention, the universe then wants to flow through us more. So the reason I'm taking this intention beyond just the physical ego 3D avatar, it's because when we start to add value in that way, the universe then manifests through us. It's a whole nother level of manifestation. And it's about understanding that we're all connected and that when we tap into this, this increases the intention that we have. Because it's like the universe wants to manifest through you because you're doing something good with that. And it's something that I've been doing. I talked about this the other day to my buddy Victor. Because I have like this desire to almost help sometimes certain YouTubers or certain other content creators that from an egoic perspective, many people would be like, why would you do that? Or something like that. Like they're so much less subscribers than you or something, right? Like I know it's an egoic frame. But sometimes what I'll do is the other day I shouted out someone on Instagram that had like 50,000 subscribers, or a little more than 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, and just like 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers on followers on Instagram. And the reason I did that is because, one, I like the content that person is putting out, and I think it's really good. But secondly, I feel like with the platform that I have, the more that I'm able to help maybe smaller creators get bigger, it's the more value they add because then they can help more people. And it's almost like the universe then wants to send me more people because I'm doing something more pure with the audience that I'm getting. Does that make sense? So it's almost like the less I make it about me and the more I make it about the collective consciousness and us and more people waking up. It's like the universe in a way is like you're doing this in a way that is beneficial to the system itself, so it wants to send more in that direction. So I kind of had this feeling that that's kind of the way it works. It's like almost like you, not that you earn it and it's like you deserve more, but it's like you're going to do something more productive with it. So it's like that just comes around. And I believe what we put out is what we get back. So by me doing that and helping someone else help more people, I just believe it's a win-win-win for everybody. So when we have, not to make it sound like some divine purist or anything, but in general, I do believe that we're all connected to this collective consciousness. And when we take it out of just the ego, we realize that there's so much more. And it's always such a contracting thing, the more that we just focus on the ego, the 3D avatar body. So it's about understanding this connection of the universe flowing through. It doesn't mean you have to make YouTube videos, but it could mean that you understand that when you're helping people, if you're in the service industry, that adds value to people. It could mean that when you're doing certain things with what you do, you should start to see it in a new way. You start to see it as a tool or a way for you to add value to other people, because in this reality system that we live in, the goal of it is to lower entropy, which means to lower chaos, increase love. And when you have an intention of adding value to other people, that comes back to you. Think about any product. I watch a show called Shark Tank sometimes. And when I watch it, it's like a confession almost. I watch this show sometimes, just so you all know. I know you all expect me to be very, very spiritual, to where like all I do is meditate all day, but I do watch some 3D shows sometimes. And in these shows, these people come on to like get deals with these sharks that are like these investors. And you'll notice that the companies that do the best are the ones that add the most value. It could be some little product, and the value is debatable. Some people can say, well, that I don't see how that's valuable, but someone will see it valuable. That's why they'll pay for some product or service. You see? So is it adding value in the marketplace? That's also the way business works. So having this mentality is good for your own energy field, but also the way the world works when it comes to these symbols we use. And one of the symbols is money. But the key is to always have the intention more so on the energy, more so on you doing what you love, the passion. The symbol is fleeting. The symbol is the symbol of money. It's not something that will really bring you long-lasting happiness. So have the intention be something you're actually passionate about. Understand the universe wants to flow through you, and what you can begin to do is add an elevated emotion to that of a focused or an increased intention, and that is one of the most powerful things that you can do. So what I thought we would do real quick is we're going to do a little exercise right now, and what I want you to do is think of one intention you have. One intention you have. And now this can be an intention for you to bring a quality into your life. You could say, I want to feel more confident. You can say, I intend it to feel more confident, we could say. It's always I intend. I want implies we don't currently have. So it's more about understanding I intend, which means like I am. It's another way for saying that. Because, so the way that you want to think about this is have one intention. It could be an intention for you to bring a certain quality into your life, like more confidence, more love, more compassion. Could be an intention for something you want to experience. I intend to, attract some type of abundance into my life today that is unexpected. Well, now it'll be expected because we're setting that intention. But it could be something like that. Could be something to do with love. Could be something to do with anything. Just have one intention for your day that you want to set right now. And pay attention to what that intention is. And think to yourself, I intend whatever that intention is. Now set the intention right now that we're going to go in this little meditational exercise. And as we go through this meditational exercise, set the intention you're going to feel more connected to your heart, and you're going to feel more connected to your purpose in life in general. Set that intention right now as well. And now that you set that intention, what we can do is we're going to do a quick little exercise. What I'm going to ask you to do is to take in a deep breath in with me and a deep breath out with me. And what you can do is I recommend you do this when you're not driving or anything. You're able to put your hands over your heart. You're able to do this and focus on this. And this will just be a couple minutes long, but go ahead and right now you can breathe in with me, breathe out with me, and then put your hands over your heart. So we'll do that right now. So let's take a deep breath in. Breathe it out and feel your body relax more and more. And go ahead and put your hands over your heart. And take another deep breath in, deep breath out with me, and close your eyes if you feel like it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel your body relax with every breath you take. Now imagine that there is an energy inside of your heart, and this energy is of a certain color. What color is this energy? Now set the intention that everyone else here right now, and watching live or not live, is also connecting to this energy stream. Imagine this connection and set the intention that everyone listening right now also attains their goals, their intentions, and imagine that their intention comes to fruition. By doing this, we tap into an intention more powerful than inner intention. Now, imagine this ball of energy inside of your heart that is any color you like. And with your hands over your heart, imagine this ball of energy beginning to buzz and spin in a clockwise position, faster and faster. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. With every number I count down, you're going to feel the energy inside of your heart increase more and more. And set the intention that everyone else here listening is able to experience the same exact thing. 5. With every number I count down, you feel this increase inside of your heart center. 4. Feeling this increase right now begin to spin faster and faster. 3. Imagine this color becoming brighter and brighter. Imagine this buzzing sound, this buzzing feeling becoming more and more powerful. 2. Feel this energy inside of your heart begin to tingle more and more. And 1. Feel inside of your heart right now. Feel how the energy has increased inside of your heart. Knowing that as you increase this energy inside of your heart, you are increasing your energetic field. In this state, your intentions come to fruition so much easier. Now set the intention right now that you set prior to coming into this exercise. What is your intention? Think, I intend ... What do you intend for? Now imagine yourself looking through your own eyes as if this intention was being fulfilled. What do you see? Notice how that feels. Feel inside of this heart center. Imagine the intention you set merging with your heart. With your hands over your heart right now, you can feel this intention, this buzz, knowing that your intention is done, is happening. In this state, any intention you set is extraordinarily powerful. Now set the intention that everyone else listening to this meditation, to this exercise, imagine their intention being fulfilled. This is where we begin to tap into what connects us all, and it increases the probability for all of us. Imagine everyone here accomplishing their intention, happy about it, smiling, grateful to you for setting that intention for them. Now in this state, you can set any intention you want. and you will feel and know that it is coming to fruition. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. By the time I reach 1, you're going to feel alert, present, awake, exciting, knowing that your intention is here now. 5, feel yourself becoming more alert, more present to the moment. 4, feel the presence inside of your hands. 3, put the awareness inside of your feet. 2, feeling yourself becoming more and more present. 1 and 0. You can open up your eyes now, knowing that you have set this powerful intention. And what we did there is we connected to the energy field of all of us. We connected to that collective consciousness. And what we are able to do is also add that energy, and it helps us all. So this is an energy field. This is an energy experience that you get when you're live, when you're watching this, not live, but when you're watching this video, because other people are plugged into this video as well. I recommend you come back to this video anytime you set an intention, and that you do this exercise. And I would recommend for 21 days. And by doing so, you're increasing the probability of these things happening. You're merging with your heart center, which is the most powerful thing that you can do. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the little notification gear so you can see the daily videos that I do. Also, let me know what you think of today's meditation. If you want me to do more like this, let me know in the comments below, and I will do so. So with that being said, peace, much love, and namaste.